What is up, everyone? My name is Chris and Fanzon. You are listening to the Hidden Doors podcast, and today I'm talking about three productivity tools, three productivity slash organizational tools that'll take your productivity to the next level. They're free. They are made by Google. I don't get paid to say these things, but Google just makes really good products that are free and amazing to use, and I'll be talking through them. And this is super relevant to self-development, self-improvement, because if you're not organized and you're not productive, how the hell are you going to be able to accomplish anything that you want to? You won't. That's why you need to be productive and organized. And I'll be talking about these tools, why I use them, what are the benefits. And if you like what you hear, give me a damn thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on more videos, podcasts coming down like this. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we have three free productivity tools that'll take your game to the next level. They're free. They're made by Google. I don't get paid to say it. And it's just because I love Google. I get made fun of by my friends all the time because I'm a big Google fan. I just think they make good products. And part of this channel that I do, it's all about this channel and podcast. It's all about improving yourself, self-development, self-improvement, learning, challenging yourself, being better. And how the hell can you do that if you are a disorganized mess who's not productive? You can't do that. You can be the most adventurous person who always wants to challenge and learn, but if you can't be productive, then it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I use a few productivity tools that helps me, and I want to talk about them. They are all about Google Task, Google Calendar, and Google Keep. Uh, all amazing tools. Google Calendar, I think everyone generally should know what it is, but Task and Keep tends to be something that people don't. So, what are they? Let me describe them. Google Task. Google Task is a thing it's a let's say like a built-in program into your Gmail. So if you have a Gmail, there's an add-on that you click, or there's like what do you call it? When you go to the menu icon, you can go and click Google Task, and it'll open up this little taskbar in your Gmail, and it's a task tracking software, and it's free. And what I love about it is I you can work on so many damn things. You have so many priorities, and everything might one task that you might want to be doing might be recurring weekly, one might be recurring monthly, one might be bi-weekly, one might be daily. You could do something yearly. How do you keep all these things in your head, especially things that pop up that you have to do? Get on your list. Things that reoccur, you have to remember to do them. Now, if you have an amazing brain, which I think a lot of you people do, maybe you don't need it, but our brains are flawed. There's no way that you can keep track of all this stuff. And anyway, even you might as well let a tool track these things, administrative things, right? So you can focus on bigger picture, creative ideas, setting visions for you want to be, focusing on really important stuff, and letting a software package by Google give you a nice little task tracker. So I love it for setting reoccurring tasks. I love it for prioritizing my day, and it works really well with cross device. So you can set it up on your desktop, or there's also an app for it, so a mobile app. So I can work both ways, and it's integrated. So if I'm on my phone and I'm checking off a task, next time I go on my computer, that task is going to be completed because it's all based on the cloud. So it's a very simple way to track your tasks, prioritize yourself. Don't forget key things that are happening that you want to make sure you're getting done. Um, and very well to organize yourself depending on where you are, anywhere in the world, basically, because it's all based on the cloud. So you can log into your phone device or someone else's computer, and you're still going to have the tasks there and it's all going to be updated based on what you last inputted on whatever device you had. So that's Google Task. Two is Google Calendar. Obviously, most people know what a digital calendar is if you're working. Um, but one thing I really like about Google Task is that um, you can have shared calendars. So if you have a family or you have a significant other or someone that you plan your day very closely with, back in the day, maybe some people still do this. You have a hard calendar, like on the refrigerator or in the kitchen or somewhere, like a paper calendar that you use to plan your week. It's like, hey, we have this thing coming up next week. Don't plan anything. We have dinner. If you plan something over that, your wife might smack you in the face. And so that is, to me, that is like, that's old school. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but in what I do with my wife is we have a shared Google Calendar. And so on my Google Calendar, if my wife puts anything on it, I see it on my phone or I can see it on my computer. Again, it's all cloud based. So I see it wherever I log into my Google account. And so does my wife. So if I have a work event or if I'm doing something and I want her to be aware of it in 3 weeks, I throw it on a calendar and she should be aware of it because she should be checking the damn calendar. Helps us stay organized with everything that we do. Do we have a doctor's appointment for our daughter? Do we have an event? Do we have a wedding? A lot of stuff that you do. So the second part is keeping track of your time. Very important. Your time is one of the most valuable things in this world, and for you is making sure you're optimizing your time and being organized with your time. So that's Google Calendar. The third thing is Google Keep. Google Keep is now your notes. It's a same thing. I think everything I mentioned with Google, same thing. It's all cloud based, so you can access it on your phone or on your computer or your tablet. And so it's an app that allows you to take notes. And what I love about it is the way that you can like search your notes. So if you take, it almost looks like when you're on the app or you're on the computer, when you're taking a note, it looks like a sticky pad kind of thing. And there's many apps that do this, but what I love about it is, one, if I take a note on my phone, I can go on my computer and also check it. Or if I'm on another computer, my work computer, I can log into my Google account and check it. Or anywhere I can log into my Google account, I can check everything I'm talking about here. Some apps that are, you download a software program on your computer, it may not translate to every device because it might not be as expansive as a Google account where you can log in. And so that's one, but that also is the search feature, which within Google Notes. Let's say you take notes all the time, and you're drowning in hundreds and hundreds of notes. It has a very simple search feature that allows you to just like say, if I don't know where the hell I took this note on this. I took some notes on this meeting I had, and I can't remember what it is. If you just search for certain keywords, it'll pop up all the notes that are relevant to that keyword. So the search feature is amazing. I use it for almost all of my note taking. You can build lists within the notes. So I do my grocery lists, and it's a shared. You can also share it with someone. So if me and my wife, instead of using a paper grocery list, we use a Google Keep list, and we both have shared access to this list. And if she wants to add something, she adds it. If I want to add something, I add it. And this way we both know if something isn't on that damn list, I'm not getting it. So I don't want to hear any bull crap that I came home grocery shopping and I didn't get the right things. You got to put it on the damn list. So Google Tasks prioritizes the things that you need to get done. Google Calendar organizes and optimizes your time. Google Keep optimizes your notes and the things that you take down. These three things, I'm sure there's others out there, but these are really easy tools that can work on your phone or your computer, and they are great. And like I said, if you don't manage the things you need to do, your time, and the thoughts, notes that you have from important meetings or just notes, thoughts in your head, then it's very hard to be productive. And these are the ways that you be more productive. So these are the tools that I use. I hope that this was helpful. And if you have any other tools that you find helpful, or if you have any feedback on generally this podcast in total, or this specific podcast, I'd love to hear it in the comment section. And once again, if you liked what you heard, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, notification bell so you can stay up to date. I appreciate you listening all the way to the end, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.